Hey class, today we're talking about how the human body is organized. If you think about how it is organized, there are 4 different levels, and each level has a specific job to do so that all those parts can work together and keep your body functioning. Those 4 levels are cells, tissues, organs, and organ systems, and all of those together are going to create a working organism. Cells are the first level, and as we know, they are the basic unit of structure and function of living things. So the human body has over 100 trillion different cells, nerve cells and kidney cells and blood cells and bone cells. And a bunch of those different cells working together for the same purpose are going to create a tissue. So they have the same function, they're working together. There are 4 basic types in the human body. There's muscle tissue, nerve tissue, connective tissue, and epithelial tissue. So for example, connective tissue would be like your blood, epithelial tissue would make up your skin, muscle tissue obviously makes up your muscles, and then nervous tissue would be part of your nervous system. And then a bunch of tissues working together make up an organ, and they also have a specific job. For example, your heart has 4 different types of tissue, and it pumps blood throughout your body, so that's its function. If we were brainstorming some organs, things like your heart and your lungs and your liver and some of those other organs that we've talked about, they each have their own job to do, and then a bunch of those organs working together are going to create an organ system. So if you have a bunch of them working together like your digestive system, then your stomach and your esophagus and your large intestine and small intestine all are working together to help you digest your food. That's their purpose. Some other examples of organ systems would be your circulatory system and your respiratory system. We are also going to study your nervous system, your excretory system, your muscular system, your skeletal system, and all of those and how they work together. So if we put all those together, if you have a bunch of cells, they're going to build into a tissue, a bunch of tissues build to an organ, a bunch of organs working together as an organ system, and then all those together would create a working organism. Some examples that we talked about, so an example of a cell in the human body would be a blood cell. An example of a tissue in the human body would be nerve tissue. An example of an organ would be your heart, and an example of an organ system would be your digestive system. So again, cells to tissue, organs, and organ systems. And that is how the human body is organized.